Ultra HDMI. So you're gonna have HDMI input on your N64, guys. Oh, sweet. So what we're gonna be doing today is enabling your N64 to work on HDMI, to use HDMI, and it brings out like the best. You can have the best graphics on it, the best picture quality on this shit. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty amazing, guys. Oh yeah, I gotta turn this thing on. So you're gonna have the best quality on it. You can set up your resolution. You can have it from like 1080 to 720 to 1080. Set the resolution on it. Set up the scan lines and whatnot. It upscales the graphics on your games, so like you can see everything pixel to pixel on it. So let's start off with doing this shit. Hold on, let me just plug this in. So I got this from a really good friend of mine that we used to go to college together. And shout outs to you, John, if you're around. So yeah, we're gonna start unscrewing this over here. In order to do this sort of job, you have to have the right tools for it, though, in order to do this. Because if you don't, you can really easily mess it up. It's very easy to mess this up, though. So these things, the Ultra HDMI kits are pretty limited as well. They only come in like a batch like every half a year or so, and you get it for like at a couple of sites. You get it from Game Tech, Retrofixes, I believe, and a few others. But these are very, very limited to get. It's amazing though, I mean. Let me see. Here you go. Let me load this down. There you go. Beautiful. That's good. So yeah. I'm not sure about you guys, but can you guys hear the music and whatnot? Just redoing some stuff in the stream. Alright, so now that we got everything taken out, you just pop open the top over here, where your jumper pack is. So in order to open it up, you have to remove this part as well. So just get a sticker over here, pop this off. And this. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a couple of things today. We're gonna be working on the Ultra HDMI, N64 Ultra HDMI, and then later on, we're gonna be doing a Game Gear Genesis, adding a Genesis port onto your Game Gear for 2 players. So, oh wow, there's a nice little lid over here. Nice. What kind of breakfast did you get? It's kind of early. It's kind of early to be in the morning here. Not really. It's like, what is it now? Like 3 something ish. I had some lox earlier. Like I've been eating. You know what I've been eating a lot lately? Like cream cheese and salmon on a bagel. It's like the most Jewish thing, the most New York thing you could actually do out here. You know, aside from like bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. Like I don't know. I've been having this obsession with like lox and bagels and stuff. Nice. Do you like having lox, Helgen?
Nah.
Nah. I don't know. I love lox, man. So. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Just you know, if you like what we do, just follow us and whatnot. I just added a new Instagram account on the page, so like if we're not broadcasting anything on Twitch, you could check it out on Instagram. It's on the link on the bottom of the page. So, but yeah. No, you got the spelling right. You got the spelling right. The best spot for locks is out at Russ and Daughters in New York City. They sell like it's like a delicatessen area where they sell like herrings, cream cheese bagels, caviar, and all that sort of stuff. Like those sort of things. It's funny, like New York City's fueled on bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll, man. That's the secret tech that we have out here. All right, so we just pop this off. Pop this off. Whatnot. Hold on. Tortillas. That's like one of those McDonald's breakfast foods, man. Like shit, whatever. My screwdriver that you get out there. It's like McDonald's breakfast foods and all that shit. Sometimes I'll make like an omelet or something. An omelet with Munster cheese. Sometimes with ham as well. I love my cold cuts as well. It's got to be boar's head. Can't be anything else though. Can't be anything else. Because like other ham sucks in my opinion. Boar's head is where it's at. Let's see. Let's get this going. Alright, so there's a lot of screws as you can see just to remove it. So once you get everything removed, you can pop this thing over here off too. Just pop that off. I got a shitload of screws over here. Alright, so we got to do a couple of things in order to get this HDMI going. Like we have to solder a rivet onto the board itself, but before we do that, we have to like fit the HDMI board properly. It's gonna sit underneath over here. It's gonna be a mini HDMI port, so it's gonna sit underneath right over here. You can see the light. Let me see. Let me change the light up a bit. There you go. So, right there. Like, it's gonna be right underneath there. So. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, the RGB one is probably the simplest one to do because you just sit right over here and it's only 3 wires. Like, you just have to wire it up over here. Alright, so what we have to do is basically fit the board right over here. It's gonna sit right over here, but afterwards we're gonna have to get access to this pin over here, which we're gonna be dealing with a bunch of fine pitch legs. Alright, so with this done, let's get this over here. So let me see, let's put this away on the side and all that stuff. We need a couple of things. Just be very, and we have this little ribbon cable over here. This is a really fragile part. This is one that's going to connect with the board, and then we're going to work on that in a few. But for now, let's open this up. There's an echo with my voice. Let me see. Is it really noticeable?
Just mute like everything except the mic.
Yeah, I just want the music, but the desktop audio is not showing up though.
What was that second one? Audio input capture. Mute that one.
This one's out with the snowball.
And mute the other one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
This is where the music comes in.
Nah, the music should be coming in from. You have the music as a source.
It should be. Okay, let me add. It should be under desktop audio though. But
I thought you was just letting the music play through the mic.
no. Let me do this as oh wait.
Now playback is gonna always be through that one.
Okay.
You want to change probably the recording. On the recording tab.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just closed it.
Let's see. There you go, I got it. Should be better now. There you go, I got it. Yeah, so it's going through the desktop audio instead. That's better. Yeah, thanks for the check, man. Like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure about that. Alright, so back to this. Alright, so basically we have to open this up. Just open this up. Yeah, you can probably get these from Game Tech and whatnot. This is the best price for your money. You could either go with the RGB route or you could go with this route. There's a lot of different options for RGB. I know that you could do the simple 7314 amp or the 7374 amp with it, or you could use the ones that I've been doing with Bordy. If you guys have been following, checking up with my stuff. So, all right. So now that we have this done, we just we're gonna try to fit it right over here. All right. We're gonna have to try to fit it right over here, but we're gonna have to like make some scores with an X-Acto knife in order to make this sit properly underneath the multi-out port. Now the easiest option for me, you could Dremel it and whatnot just to make the hole, but the easiest and the cleanest option for me is just to use an X-Acto knife. Just try to basically, here, I'll show you. Basically try to like make a score like that. Oh. Just gotta like use an X-Acto knife and just like align it with the edge of it, just to draw out something over here, and then one over here as well. And then if you look carefully, I made like two indent lines over here. So from there, you just take your X-Acto knife wherever you scored it at, and just press it firmly like so. Press this one too. And then that's that. All right. And now once you got those indent down, you just take a filer. Where is my filer at? Oh, here it is. You take a filer over here, and you just file the pieces. File that to make a just take this and just file it using a filer. Now this is going to take some time and patience. So as you can see, I'm wearing it down a bit. So. Yeah, Luma it could be inconvenient, but you can wire it up for C-Sync. I believe C-Sync is on pin 3 on the multi-out, or 7. But you can wire it directly to use either C-Sync or Luma on the setup if you wanted to. See, slowly but surely we are making a thing. So, give me 1 second, guys. I just need to grab something. So. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. Whatever, fuck it. Sorry about the crotch shot. No Dremel because you want an accurate cut on it though. Like even though you know this might take a little bit longer, you're gonna get a cleaner cut on it rather than using a Dremel, because you can easily make a mistake with a Dremel though. And like if you're making a cut this small, like this fine, it's not gonna work as well though. So Dremel filing is the best. Even though again, you know, it's gonna be you're gonna have to be a little patient with it. It's not as bad though. I'd rather like to file it, because you know, just for the sake of precision. because you want the hole to sit in nicely though. Here, let me see. You don't want to leave any gaps or anything like that on it. So, let me see how this looks. So, I might have to file it a little bit more just to make it cleaner. Yeah, this thing is amazing though. It uses the Ultra HDMI uses FPGA technology to get the video working instead of using like an amp and whatnot. FPGA is the future for gaming, man. Like, you get the clock speed down, the hardware speed down to like, you know, down to a science, instead of like using emulators and stuff like that. So. It's funny, during college, like, you know, while I was upstate boarding college, this guy here was my old college roommate, and, like, we used to experiment stuff, like, you know, like, make stuff out of, do a lot of, like, arts and crafts, I guess, if you want to call it, and a lot of building. So, I'll show you how to do the ribbon. The ribbon is, probably the most, you have to have the right tools for it, though, and the right, chemicals for it. This is my boy Johnny Blackout, like, well, we can call him John. He's a smart man, like, he got me into the, like, you know, this stuff as well, like, he does a lot of the homebrews and whatnot. Yeah, I'm giving you a shout out, man. So, anyways. Alright, so let me see how good this is. I want to see how precise this is. Alright. So, it's almost leveled out. See? Want to put this pad foam here, so it's just a little bit more on it. I want this thing to look lopsided. Nice. Nice. Alright, so just a little bit more. Just gotta keep filing up. Yeah, it's definitely worth an investment. I mean, if you're doing this sort of investment, it's definitely worth it. I mean, just to get back into retro gaming, just to have that best experience. So that experience is like, retro gaming is definitely something that, you know, like, it's more catered towards like the older crowd, I guess. You know, like, Like it's more high end because you know just getting the best experience for gaming, for retro gaming. Are you playing Yakuza?
Yeah, I'm still trying to do that Money Island shit.
Oh, nice.
That thing takes fucking forever, man. Like, if you days or weeks.
Yeah.
So you can get the last fighting style. There's like a hidden fourth one, but you have to do this like super time-consuming shit, which is like buying all the property.
Mm-hmm.
Takes fucking forever. I'm almost done with that shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm fucking stuck in it. Continue. Get away from me, cat. Get away from me, fruitcake. Hey.
Stupid cat.
Hey.
Hit. Alright, let's see how close we can get to this.
Get away from me.
Alright. Let's see. So from here, let's see how good this looks. Almost there. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's almost there. It's definitely worth it. I mean, if you go to eBay and check these out, like they sell these things for like close to like $600-700 a piece, man. Like charging like an arm and a leg for it. Unfortunately, that's the part of the thing. I mean, it comes with a high price if you want to experience all that. But hey, brings everything up to speed. Like I wish they produced more for these things, but it's only one guy. His name is Marshall. But it's extremely limited. Just like everything else, it's these sort of things are really limited, and you have to be on point to catch them. Otherwise, you know, they'll be gone. So. I mean, you have VJ out Game Gear. They have that sort of thing. I think the McWell mod offers VGA support on it. Let me see. So yeah, I think we got it. So let me zoom out. There you go. So see, it sits in nice and clean. No, you don't. You could, but I'd rather I do the HDMI one. I mean the VGA one. So. All right. Now that we got this thing here, it sits in nice and flush. A little more. I'm just really this one.
This nigga looks fucking hilarious. What the hell was he doing in my face?
Doesn't it look like the guy from freaking the guy?
Oh my god.
Doesn't he look like the guy that made Ninja Gaiden? The Tecmo dude.
Oh word. What's his name?
You got
Yagaki.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo.
So.
Oh my god. Why is he in my office though? Get out my place.
Yeah, I could definitely take care of that for you, Shuttle. Sorry, I can't even see that. HDMI installs, usually we charge about $100 for it, you know, but you have to provide the parts and whatnot. And usually I charge $100 for it, but I guess if you're, you know, oh, it's Jimbo. Yeah, if you're, you know, like a reoccurring customer or something, you know, I can break it off to you for $8, whatever. So, Generally 100, but you have to provide your own part. We usually just provide the installation only on it. Alright, so yeah, beautiful. We got this shit sitting nice and flush. Let's see. Nice. That's how it should be, man. Side.
Give me my money, yeah. Ooh, I made 56 million yen, dogs.
Yo, word.
I'm getting crazy in this business.
Shit.
I'm getting like 700,000 per property or more. Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
thank you. Yeah, with the Game Gears, you could do a McWell mod. That's the best mod you could ask for a Game Gear. But in order to do that, you have to recap first. Why I say that? Because Game Gears are known to, they're notoriously known to have like bad leaks on it. Electrolytic fluids leaking all over it. So like have that recap first before anything. Alright, now that we got this done, this is sitting nice and proper right now. So now we have this one over here, this little cable. This cable is extremely sensitive, this FCC cable over here. So let's see. So basically what we do from here, let me just put the other foam pieces. It comes with like 2 foam pieces, just so it sits in properly without crushing it or damaging it, shorting it out and whatnot. So just pop this over here, and then boom, like that. Let's see. All right, now for the HDMI, Ultra HDMI, we have to focus it over here on this chip. Let's see if I can get a perfect view on it. Yeah, we're going to be focusing on this part and over here as well. This is going to be the video processor. This is going to be the power line, and then the what is it? The grounding as well. And then once we're done with that, we gotta work on activating the in-game menu, the IGR not in-game reset, but the in-game menu over here. So like this is the part we're gonna have to focus on afterwards. All right. So let me pull up my Ultra HDMI guide. Just gotta remember which pin it is. All right. So the FCC cable works like this. All right. So what we want to do is like we're gonna have to use some liquid flux for this project. You can pick these up, from Amazon. It's MG Chemicals. So I'm just using some liquid flux right here. And what it is, it's like flux and it's a flux / alcohol solution. So it's a lot cleaner to work with instead of like using regular flux, because it could be really messy on it. And from here, we start prepping it up with the solder and iron. Where is my There it is. You don't need much for this, though. Oh, sorry. So you just take a little bit of solder over here, rosin core, and then you just gently.
Can't see it.
Ah, let's see. There you go. Let me. There you go. Better. Okay. There's, apply it right over here. Or, let me see if I can do this. Right over here. Like you want to just tin these legs properly. Let's see. Got it right over here. Yeah. So basically, just apply a little bit of solder over here. Yeah, you don't want to bridge it either because it's going to mess up the signals as well. Which there are some bridged right now, some bridged. Not a big deal though. It's like maybe I should heat this up a little bit higher.
What was that? Moin noir?
Huh?
Moin noir.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Chilling. I'm chilling, guy. Like, basically what I'm doing is like I'm just setting up the legs just to get this ready for the mod. Yeah, you'll see like a little bridge over here, but it's not a big deal. That could be removed with some solder braid. This wick, solder wick, or whatever you want to call it. You try to solder, it's always good to add solder to desolder. Alright, now that we got this part cleaned up, we're just gonna place the ribbon over here. Pin 6. Let me see what I do here. Like, in order to solder this, it has to sit. You start off with the 6th leg over here, so you'll see a number 1 over here. Whoops. Alright, so where are we at? Oh yeah, right over here. So we get a clear picture. So from 1 over here, you see number 1, right? And number 40 right over there. You want to get on the 6th leg, start off with the 6th leg and then work your way over there afterwards. Oh no, it's no worries. No worries. I mean, you can't just use the solder wick to like to clean it off directly. You have to add a little bit of solder because that way it could you get like, you know, you could melt it off from there. All right, so with that said, we're just gonna add a little bit more solder, put more liquid flux on it, and then just add some liquid flux on it. Make sure everything is nice and prepped up. Okay, cool. Now, you want to start off with this side. Like when you're soldering, this is going to be has to be on the left side, the pin cable over here. So, let's see. Let's see if I can get a picture. I want to get a clearer picture. I want to show you guys, but it's not making it easy for me right now. right over here. So right above that, right over here. Oops. Just move this up a bit. There you go. Can you guys see it? So it has to align properly. Just gotta be very, very careful with this. All right. Hey, Helgen.
Oh!
Sorry to bother you. Can you just help me just like take a camera like top down so they can see it?
What do you mean?
Like-
Want it to like adjust?
Yeah, like top down because I want to show them how to do it, but like I want to do it like this way, where it facing towards me, because that way they could see it like you could just use it freehand.
Hold up.
It's like a top down basically if you could do that. Yeah, like that, I guess. A little bit. There you go. Let's see.
Look, your head's in the way.
Yeah. So. Just a little bit more. Yeah.
Later, Shen. Later.
Okay, let me see if I can get this going. Thank you. Alright, I think I got it down. Okay, cool. As you can see, just this part over here. Just need to focus on this part. So, just on those pins itself. Thank you.
You know what the focus is?
Yeah, there you go. So you see as those pins, you just have to add a little bit of flux and apply it, a little bit of solder onto it, into the wigs. Now this is the most fragile part of the operation. If you fuck this up, you basically just fucked it up, I guess.
Die.
Basically, but I think I just did.
was off by 1 pin. Fuck me.
You gotta do the whole thing over?
Yep.
Oh, you missed. Oh, you skipped one?
Yep, by accident.
Real niggas don't use flux. No, just playing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, this is what happens when you get that 1 pin off. No, I do use flux. What are you talking about? This is my flux right over here, buddy. You know, I already have flux. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just that one little pin I
Gotta redo it again once you have missed that 1 pin.
Hey, we got jokes.
Goddamn, Mikey.
Dude, don't be a pendejo, B.
Alright.
Again. He's probably just trolling me, whatever, fuck it. Get that a lot though. Even my partner, you know, doing that.
Alright, we got this shit going again. Your mom needs a fatter tip.
Alright, so we got this shit. Yeah, we're good. We're back in there. We're good. So it's just one off.
One off a bit.
Not a big deal.
Beautiful, I got it. Always add a lot of flux. Liquid flux. Don't get the other gooey flux. Gooey flux is not good for it. Alright, so let's lower the temperature down. Alright, beautiful. We got it. Alright, so we got this thing going. You see? So that's how it should look like once you solder it in. Nice and connected. Run it a little bit more. Beautiful. Alright, so now that we got this done, we're gonna have to use a tweezer and connect these two little pieces towards the caps over here. So we're gonna have to bend these 3 volt, the 5 volt and the 3 volt line over here. So we're gonna start prepping this up with a little bit of solder here and a little bit of solder here. There you go. And what we do, yeah, that was the hardest part, John. So we just put this over here. That was the hardest part of the mod, and you don't want to fuck that up. Just have the right tools and everything like that. Because once you fuck the ribbon up, you know, like, it's good luck getting another ribbon cable. All right, so we got this one over here. That's good. So yeah, now that we got this connected, this right over here is gonna go to, depending on which your model is, it's gonna go right over here. This is gonna help you activate use your controller to activate the menu and such. On this P, IF, and US. Oh, whoops. Right over here. Lower this down a bit. Go ahead, lower this down. There it is. So let me see which wire this is. Okay, so this model is CPU 05. So we're gonna have to wire this up to pin 16 over here. Add a little bit of solder on it, and then wire it up to pin 16 right over here. Let me add a little bit more flux. All right, beautiful, and that's it. that's that for now. So, got this done. Okay. Alright, got this done over here. Now, very important PSA on it. Depending on, I mean, there's certain ones like there's a French model one, like it depend, like they have like different revisions on them, but like they have the pinout is different on them, so. What LED light? What do you mean light free? All right, so PSA over here. This is gonna sit on top of the thing, so you wanna like bend this pin, remove this little part out by bending it. I'm just gonna get some pliers, real quick. Let's see. Shoutouts to my boy Helgen for getting shit.
What shit?
Yeah, shoutouts to my boy Helgen for helping me with the camera.
There you go, please. I'm gonna get my ass to 10 Daiichi Street.
Nah, I don't use that stuff, man. You know what? Yo, you should probably stream, man. You should probably do it better than I do, man. Who this? Is this a badass console or whatever? I mean, if it is, like, where's the HDMI's at? Like, I'm still waiting for my GameCube HDMI, B. Where is it at? It's like been over 2 years already. Come on, man. Nah, but yeah, for real, man. Got this over here. So we basically just bend this out. I love that, you know. I feel that love, man. So we basically just do is just bend this out of the way. I have my other clippers, actually. My pliers. Why aren't you streaming it then? I mean, you should probably do a stream show if you're that godlike too, man. You're not knocking on it. It's alright though, you know, like the stream lets us see my face, so. Whatever, man. Alright, so. Bend this out of the way. Alright, so we got this over here. This is all done. So you just want to bend that out of the way so, like, you know, the cable doesn't touch the cable and everything. Alright, so from here, we just wrap it up, bend this a little bit. Let's see, let's bend this a little bit. And from here, just got that all connected. Alright. Just take this ribbon. Take this ribbon over here. Pop open the tabs over here. It's alright, John. No worries, man. Done this so many times. Like,
There we go.
it's alright. I'm not knocking on it. I'm not hating on it. Doesn't bother me on stream. So, alright, so we got this. So, yeah, so that's all done, alright? We got this over here. So we just place this over here. And then, pop this over here. Okay. And then that's it. See? Oh, I'm gonna give it a test run right now, alright? Let's test this out. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna close this part up real quick. Make sure the ribbon is flex cable is flexing properly. Flex bro, flex. Alright, so we got this. Just make a couple light bends on it. It's alright, man. He's not really relevant. I don't know who he is. You don't need to know who I am. Okay, so we got this shit done. Alright, let's get this shit started. Be right back. I'm just gonna set up the other equipment, alright guys? just needs it's good that it has an identifier. So everything is working. We just need to reconnect. What is it? Whoops. Redo the wiring a little bit more. So there might be one short thing, but it's not a big deal. It's always clean that shit up. No biggie. Hey Mikey, am I building for you? No, man. Like, who is UB?
Alright, so we just have to clean this up a little bit, which is not a big deal. Yeah, I know. No, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm about to do it. Add a little bit more shit. Oh, I see why. Alright, I see exactly why. Let me see.
something really tedious in the game, and like you just imagine like a blackout happened, and then your game turned off, and you're just like, yo, I'll never fucking do that shit again.
Yeah, don't want to do
This
it.
is one of those things. Like if like my shit just turned off, I will never fucking play this shit again.
Yeah. Bye guys, I'm done. Yep. Just like throw the controller and call it a day.
That happened to me though. I was playing Shin Megami Tensei. That happened.
You know what happened to me?
What?
My like probably 200 hours plus on Phantasy Star Online. Somebody did that VMU kill.
Oh.
Yup, on Dreamcast back in the day.
Bullshit.
Yo, that's so disheartening, man. Like that's.
Not only did I lose my game, like my save, but I like my fucking like that shit kills your whole VMU with a what is it, code breaker?
Yeah.
Shit is retarded. It sends like all these like this corrupt data to like anybody's memory card that's
Basically botting your shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many Ultra HDMI installs have you done?
I've done a bunch of them.
I've done a bunch of those actually.
It's just me, you know, doing it on stream. It could be a little bit more stressful, I guess.
Yeah, because you can't take your time.
Yeah.
You gotta like try to do it quickly and shit.
Yep.
Yo, cam freeze.
Oh, deactivate it and reactivate it then. Thank you.
One sec.
Check my tool bag if I have any more wires.
We gotta. Is there like anything else like the cam link that doesn't fucking suck ass?
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I wish, man.
Or just get like like one of those. I think they have a camera that you can just hook up like tethered through USB.
We could. Where did I drop that wire?
See if we get this back. Alright. Beautiful. I think we got it.
Here you go. Alright, so I patched up a little bit. Let's try this out. Whoops. Let's try this again. Let's do round 2 on this shit.
Yo, instead of taking it out from there, just take it out from this shit right here.
That's what I do.
Oh, I think you was taking it from
Nah, B.
hard.
Nah. Oh.
Damn it. Keep fucking random ass places.
Alright, be right back, guys. I think Carmen's here, by the way. Thank you.